And we should be live again. Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to DeGrand Daddy Plays Star Wars The Old Republic. Gotta say, I enjoyed my break quite a bit. I ate a lot, then I ate some more, and after I've done eating, I had some dessert. It was pretty delicious. I'm very happy about all of that. Not as much meat as I thought would be, but a lot of fruit. And fruit is just as good, I would say. At least in my book. I hope some of you would agree with that sentiment. Now, with that being said, last stream, we went through the whole starter zone. We finished up the storyline in Dromund Cast. That's how the city is called. And now we can see how we will be able to continue on in here. And look at that! Magical chat panel was there for a moment, then it vanished again. Hang on, I want to see if I can say something so that it ends up being there again. Hello. Is chat working? Probably is not. That chat panel, God knows, I don't quite understand it. It does plenty of things, just not what it is supposed to. Yeah, it's not there anymore. It's great. Hang on a second. That has to be somehow repairable. I swear, I have rarely seen such moody things such as this chat box. It's actually kind of weird. Ah well, let's not bother too much about it. What irritates me is that it shows me the chat box of the last stream. That was not there on the last stream too. To make things extra weird. I don't get it. Ah well, gonna wait for a minute or so, just so some people can find us before we get started again. And you know, I might as well use the opportunity to drink a little bit more of tea. There we go. So if memory serves, from the previous stories I've played, the next two planets we should be able to visit should be Belzavis and Nar Shaddaa. Belzavis I remember to be some kind of swamp planet, very unpleasant. And the other one, Nar Shaddaa, it's basically Space Vegas, with a lot of crime. So yeah, I expect to have a good time there, looking forward to that. Nar Shaddaa, it's a very, very colorful place, a pretty lively city overall. And I think, from my experience, I think Nar Shaddaa actually had some of the more interesting class stories. Of course, that doesn't have to say anything, but it may bode well for our Sith Warrior DeGrand's class story. That reminds me, hang on a second. So I have my legacy, which I called the Daddy Legacy, which is very adult, but also fitting. I want to put that in front of my name. Apparently I can only do that if I am a subscriber or if I use money or cartel points. I do have some cartel points, interesting, but I don't want to spend them for this. So I won't. Cartel points, they're basically a premium currency for this game. Because there's an item shop and there's a lot of stuff in that item shop.
Apprentice, I trust you find your starship satisfactory?
It's pretty okay. It has a robot in it.
I'll let you know after I've taken it for a spin.
You are about to get that chance. There is much to be done. My interests must be protected, and my enemies destroyed. Noman Karr's efforts to expose my spies and prove his Padawan's power to the Jedi Council must meet with systemic failure. You will exhaust yourself in this charge.
Oh, Ting, we had a pretty lively stream going on just 3 hours ago. I've already streamed this game for 4 hours today. Had a good time with that. Let's see. I'm proud to serve. No, I'll enjoy this.
Danger only makes things more fun.
The information we siphoned from that Republic agent will be our map. We know my spy on Nar Shaddaa was being surveilled. We know where this Padawan was discovered, where she trained, and that the Jedi have sent someone to investigate my spy on Balmorra. The Padawan will have to be hunted down and destroyed, But first you must secure my network by silencing my spies on Balmora and Nar Shaddaa.
Oh yeah, Balmora, not Belsavis. I forgot. Balmora first, Belsavis comes, I think in the 30s or 40s, something like that.
Is it wise to put off destroying the Padawan?
If the Jedi acquire proof of my spy network, Nomen Karr wins. We must mop up the potential leaks first. My contacts on Balmora and Nar Shaddaa will detail what must be done. Your tasks are paramount, apprentice. Bring cruelty. Bring rage. Bring death.
Listen to Lord Edgewater here. Crazy man. There was a poll. I made a poll about what class story people wanted to see, and the Sith Warrior won overwhelmingly so, might I add. I think he got more than half of all the votes. Meanwhile, nobody wanted to see the Trooper, which came a little bit as a surprise to me, but actually not that much because, you know, not a shiny light sword user. And after that, I think was Smuggler and Imperial Agent. They were relatively even after that. Alright, Roman Cast, Imperial Fleet. I think Balmora is the first planet. Let's go there. They changed the entire travel map, which is kind of nice. And now we actually have to pay money to go there. Huh. Pretty sure that traveling from planet to planet used to not cost a thing. I mean, it's just 200 credits. That's basically nothing. And it kind of makes sense that...
I've arrived on Balmora. Excellent. Your contact there is Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. I trust you'll find him most helpful.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I hopefully will.
I have no doubt, Master.
This is an important mission, and I only entrust the finest. Quinn will meet you in his offices at Sobrik headquarters. We will speak again as soon as he has briefed you.
Let's go meet that Malavai Quinn then. It always irritates me when you have a character who has a first name and a surname, and everyone just tends to address the man by all of his names. That's just weird, isn't it? It's especially weird if you would be a person that has two forenames, two first names, like I do. Every now and then it happens at my working place, and it's so weird. It weirds me out every time someone addresses me as such. There we go. Alright. Balmora now, after that Nar Shaddaa. I'm looking forward to Space Vegas, haven't been there since forever. Neon colors everywhere. That city is probably the worst if you do not deal good with big heights. Which is true for me. I do enjoy being on the ground rather than somewhere airborne. I haven't flown in years. I haven't stepped on an airplane in literal years, and I am very comfortable about that. Now, let's see. Zeta said that we should probably go for more class stories and... not class stories, world stories. But I feel like we can get through this planet without doing so, too. Now, let's see if we can make that a thing. There's our entry. I mean, there's also the thing that people told me that the Sith Warrior story was one of the best, so here's me hoping that that holds true. So far, it was pretty decent.
Sir, I apologize, sir. It was the best I could do.
If that's your best, you're useless to me. I can shoot you dead with a clear conscience. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Then focus, Jillins. Dismissed. I apologize for the delay, my lord. Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. I'm to be your liaison here on Balmora.
Well met.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And to you, my lord. Lord Barris will brief you personally, but I'm to acquaint you with the climate here on Balmora first.
Well, then proceed.
By all means, go ahead.
Even though the Empire wrestled control of Balmora from the Republic during the war, We were never able to completely eradicate them. There is a rather sizable resistance movement. No one wants to admit it, but it's clear that the Republic is backing it.
Maybe I'll have time to do something about that.
Something tells me your presence here will leave an indelible impression on the state of things. And I look forward to it. I have a secure line to Lord Barris. I'll patch him through immediately.
Yeah, please do that. Also teach me how to use the word indelible. I never even heard
I see
that.
you've convened with my apprentice. Very good, Lieutenant. Leave us. Quinn owes his career to me, but we should keep the details of your mission between the two of us. We must act swiftly. Noman Karr's Padawan has directed the Jedi's suspicions to my undercover spy there on Balmorra. Do you recall this?
Remind me who this Noman Karr is.
Oh, that's rude.
Jedi Master Noman Karr is my personal nemesis. He has dedicated his life to proving that there are Sith spies among the Jedi and Republic. He is training a young Padawan who has the power to know the true nature of any being. This Padawan must be stopped. Thus far, the Jedi are skeptical of her power. But if his Padawan is validated, Noman Karr will have the weapon he needs to destroy everything I have built.
Okay. Are you afraid, my man, by any chance? Do you want to scream in agony again?
Do I sense fear in you, Master?
Only a fool is placid when faced with a true threat. As long as it does not destroy you, fear can be useful, apprentice.
Fears for the
My
weak.
spy is Commander Rylan of the Republic Resistance. He is the central contact for all my operatives in this sector. Unfortunately, Quinn is tracking an investigator that the Jedi have sent. That means we have to cover our tracks before you kill Rylon. Your first mandate is to destroy evidence that links Rylon to the sabotaging of Balmorra's defense systems during the war. To do so, you must break into the satellite control tower. Quinn reports that the tower is a death trap of mechanical security.
Send Quinn, then.
Why can't the Lieutenant do that?
Don't second-guess me. If I thought Imperials could handle this, I wouldn't be bothering you with it. This task is priority 1. The Jedi's investigator could be zeroing in on the evidence as we speak. Quinn has everything you'll need. I'll summon him back. Remember, he is not to know the reason for your mission. I'll be in touch.
Bye, then.
I've prepared what you need for your assault on the satellite control tower. In order to destroy the mainframe, you'll mount this charge to the base and activate it. Then contact me and I'll be able to detonate.
Alright, let's get to it then. That was a lot of talking, but at the end of the day, all we need to do is blow stuff up. Sounds like a job for me. Hang on. I thought for a second it was a shield. Because I had some kind of shield effect going on. But no, that was just my girl Vet over there giving me some kind of buff, I think. Alright, let's go. Kill stuff, blow up stuff, plant some explosives. Where do I need to go? Oh. Take the travel point there. I was thinking about maybe doing some PvP games with this later down the line. Not too many, just because I wanted to see how they would feel these days if I can still do it. How people have been, what other classes can do. Stuff like that, mostly. That's the spot.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Quite a big map, I gotta say, overall. Dromel cars overall took a little bit less long than I thought it would. I felt like previously when I was playing my classes there, I was taking much longer. Part of that is of course because I was focusing only on the class stories and was able to do that. But even aside from that, the class story there felt rather short, which is a good thing, I guess, because it allows us to progress a bit faster. I'm pretty sure that Darth Barris, he will come around to betray us eventually. And here's me hoping that we will be well prepared by the time that happens. I got a feeling that we won't. Because right now we are just basically doing the errands for him. We'll see. Personal conquest reward. I get a lot of stuff for that, hang on. Shields going decorations for my stronghold, of which I didn't know that I have one. Pummelers, MK2 catch, Bunce picker, a credit bird ship, 25,000 credits, okay, sure, nice. I take that, what's this? Increases all class experience boosts, okay. Oh, sure, fine, take them all. I can take them all because my maps are full. Hang on a sec, I need to sell off some stuff. Give me a vendor really quick. I want those credits because I'm broke. Sell this, sell that too. This can be gone. Repair all of my items. I haven't even done all that much fighting. Why were my items even broken in the first place? That can be gone, that can be gone, that can be gone. We do not need all of those equipments over here. I guess we could show that ring to our companion. Maybe she will react to it in some way, shape or form. And the rest we will keep around, of course. Let's hope she's gonna like that.
This is great, thanks.
Oh, she liked that. Okay, good. I was basically just giving her a ring. Maybe we are married now and I just don't know it. I think we can actually do marry people in this game, can't you? I think you can, but it has been quite a while. 5 pieces of armor. Can I even equip those? I think I can. Looks good.
All better.
What is this? Oh, a relic slot. I don't even have any healing moves, but sure, I equip it. If it's being offered to me like this, of course I will. That will keep like this. And there goes my... Oh, I need to redeem this one. Okay, cool. Thought I could just claim it and have the 25,000 credits, but apparently that was too easy. Now, where do we need to go? To the north. Looking like we are going to reach level 19 fairly soon. Reading a new headpiece over here. I don't know what to think about this one. I guess it doesn't obstruct my face, which is kind of nice. Still hoping that we will find some honest to God glasses at some point so that we can, you know, just complete the look we got going on in here. I'm pretty sure that the Imperial Agent and Smuggler-like classes, they have some glasses they can equip at some point later down the line. You know, more like piloting glasses or something like that. But they made a lot of equipment available for almost all the classes at some point, so... If I just look hard enough, I should be able to find something. Well, to be fair, I am not going to look that hard anytime soon. As early into the game, you're just going to replace all the equipment all the time. That's just part of the course when it comes to MMOs. You start playing an MMORPG, you are just going to be a glorified junk collector for all the people doing all the work that they do not want to do. That's a pretty sad life, really, if you think about it. You're doing everyone's work that they do not want to do themselves. And as a thank you, you pick up stuff from them that they do not even need or want to have themselves anymore. You do their work and then you collect their junk. That is the sad life of an
to protect this place?
MMORPG protagonist. Not every MMORPG, but most. There are probably some exceptions. I can probably jump up there, right? Yes. There goes one. There goes another one. It's still alive. It's so nice that it changed it that you have an healer ready from the start. It takes away so much downtime in your play. Back when I played, I think the Bounty Hunter was one of the few, maybe even the only class in the game that immediately started with a Hunter, and that was a godsend. Everyone else only got a healer for the second companion, or even later than that. Oh man, why is this whole architecture so huge, so high? Okay, there's my entry spot. We just need to go there. And then and there we just need to do nothing but planting some honestly explosives. Well, we also need to kill some of these guys for that additional nest. We might as well do that too. We might as well while we are here. Hey there. What are you even supposed to be? SATCOM command route. He wields a pretty big gun. But my guns are evidently much bigger, and I don't even have any. Look here, welcome back. Good that you found your way back to us. Good to see you. Madman, I'm planning to stream for about 3 to 4 hours again, like the last time. Like the last stream. It's... okay, we have already streamed for quite a while now. The idea is to basically stream for like 2 to 3 hours from here on out. I expect that we have done 2 more planets in that time frame. No, let's go. Oh, that was all? That was all, good. Okay, holo conversation. I love that you have this. You would not believe how much I would have loved to have something like this in World of Warcraft. Just having people actually call you up.
I mark your progress and see that the charge is armed. I will detonate once you are a safe distance. But first, I have Darth Barris on holo for you. I will retreat and leave the line secure for the 2 of you.
Mighty kind.
Apprentice, we have one more potentially compromising thing to take care of before you can confront my spy, Commander Rylon. It involves invading a Republic keep to find a lowly ensign named Dermot. He is Rylon's son, and the commander confided his true identity to him. Ensign Dermot must be silenced permanently.
I will have a good time, Madman. Just see that he'll come back. We're looking forward to your return.
Maybe the son can be trusted.
I don't leave loose ends, and all indications are that Rylon's son is a very loose end. I'll signal Quinn to give you the details. Be swift.
My lord, Ensign Dermot is being detained in the brig of the Republic Crater Outpost, awaiting questioning by the mysterious agent Barris has me tracking. I will alert you if the investigator appears to be heading there. I assume you wish to get to Dermot before she does.
Curious you ought to kill the Reek Cat. I have seen Vine Cats. What is a Reek Cat, though?
What can you tell me about the mysterious agent?
She appears to be investigating one of the Republic's own, a Commander Rylon. I'm instructed to keep close tabs, but stay out of her way. I've managed to slice the security you'll need to breach the crater outpost. Transmitting it now. Good luck on your mission, my lord. I'll be here if you need anything.
Awfully nice of you. Alright, we're getting some new pants over here, sure. Fancy pants, putting them on.
You're good to go.
I know. Okay, where do we find that ensign? We're just leaving here, first of all. I mean, even though the game is old, the stories, it's just good old BioWare storytelling, and almost all people are enjoying that, at least to some degree, and so do I. Star Wars, it's a pretty fine IP. Here's the thing with me and the trilogies. I think they built up an amazing universe. I never really cared much for the whole saga of the Skywalker. They were not kidding around about the explosion, interesting. I never really cared that much about the whole saga about the Skywalkers. That just... I don't know, that was just never the story for me. Let's go back in here. But a lot of the games, some of the books, and even some of the series, they really ended up creating a lot of interesting story in this honest to God interesting universe. And for that, I appreciate the universe, and for that I appreciate this game because it gives you not only one story, but 8 stories, and maybe even some more, that just play in this amazing universe. It's a nice thing. It's a cool thing to experience. Of course, not every story in here is created equal. Not every story suits everyone's taste, but so far I have had good times with this game, so I'm very happy that I can at least share some of that with you guys. Yeah, I feel like you don't even need to be all that much of a Star Wars fan to appreciate the game. I feel like, first of all, you needed to be a fan of good and consistent storytelling. If you're that, and BioWare is usually pretty good at that, then you're gonna have a good time with this. The laser swords, the force, and all of that, that is just a nice extra. Okay, apparently I was not supposed to go in here, is that right? Oh, I'm supposed to go all the way over there, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to get there. It's a pretty long walking time, but sure, I do that. Maybe there's something else over there I can travel to. Please do not disappoint me.
All authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, sure. You want me to walk up all the way over there? So I walk. Just need to find the exit that leads me there. Can I leave here somewhere? I mean, also the game is just free to play, you know, so that's just another factor that really makes that decision making in that regard easy. You know, there's a lot of item shop stuff in this game. Quite a lot, actually. There really is a lot. I don't want to walk. Let's see if we can just at least somehow get us closer there.
Travel route is confirmed.
There's a lot of item shop stuff in this game, and they keep expanding on that constantly. You don't need to buy that if you don't want to. You can still experience the stories up until level 50. I think up until level 50 for completely free. Have a lot of hours of enjoyment out of that. You can still participate in PvP and some of the regular dungeons, which is also kind of nice. There's just a lot of value you can get out of this game for absolutely free without needing to pay a single dime on it. And you know, especially when it comes to MMORPGs, how many other options are there these days, really? People still play World of Warcraft. I don't think a lot of people are happy with the state World of Warcraft is in right now. Okay, it's probably a good thing that we did not walk. Then there's Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm personally actually kind of interested in. Just because I really like the whole Final Fantasy franchise. But I feel like the gameplay in that game would not suit my tastes because it looks like it is... That's a big beast. You could probably take that out. Okay, you know what? Let's try it out. Oh, he is weak. He looks all impressive, but he's weak. Oh yeah, the gameplay in that game, it's very slow first of all, and it is so effect heavy. It is so effect heavy that we'll just never know what is actually going on. Would just, I know me, it would just weird me out super hard. Like I watched some gameplay of that. It was just awkward, man. You just see all lights, explosions, flashy effects, swoosh, shiny, boom. What are you supposed to do with that? Just going to ignore all of these guys, going to attack them immediately. Interesting. There's this channel ability I have that is basically a series of 3 pretty strong strikes. I remember that back in my day it was a fairly long channel time that actually also rooted you in place. Not anymore, you can just channel that fairly quickly these days, which is kind of cool. Makes playing this class a lot more convenient. And cool, baby. Oh, you're still there? Thought you already bit the dust, but I guess I was wrong about that. There you go. My entry, right ahead of me. I think I may just have pulled a few too many enemies in here. But we should be fine. Oh, I pulled quite a few enemies over here. That's okay though, because healing is OP. We're just going to murder them all, one after another. And then we are going to complete the mission. Are we done? We're done. Good. Still at full HP because healing is OP. In every game, no matter the game you're looking at, you got an ability to heal or you have someone that can heal, you'll be in for a good time. There's my entry. Almost level 20 too.
I'm going to haunt you.
You will not die. You can heal. You're never gonna die, girlie. Not like this. Not like this, and not anytime soon. That's a DeGrand promise right there. Okay, so I wonder if there is any point in time where I will be like, okay, I'm taking a bit more than I actually can. That will happen anytime soon. Like now, we have pulled a few more enemies. Finally starting to feel some pain in here. Not too much though. As you can see, my girl Vet, she keeps me healed up very good. Even if I pull 2 waves or more like this. Just trying to set this entire world on fire doesn't do you any good, pal. Here we go. Overall, I would say that I do definitely enjoy this game, playing this game much more than I enjoyed watching the new trilogy. I think that is a pretty fair assessment to make here. And he died. Bit the dust. I can't jump to... Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't actually jump to targets standing in cover. That used to be a thing. There we go. Killed enough guys for our in-between quest. Come on, pick it up. More credits for free, and there should be our target. There's our target. Easy. I can probably interact with this in some way. Oh no, I need to go deeper in. Really? Oh, I need to go all the way in there. I see.
Pipe down, Dermat. There's something going on outside. Trying to listen.
Oh, come on, Six. Throw me a bone. Who's this agent that's coming to interrogate me? At least answer me that, will you? Fine, fine. Stay clamped. I don't care who it is. I ain't talking. Nobody's gonna get nothing out of me. Nothing.
I have a feeling we are going to make this guy talk. Trying to find an escape route?
All right. I ain't proud. I give. My dad's an Imperial agent.
What did you say? Your dad is a what?
He spilled the beans. I guess that's actually what we are going with here.
His father is a spy.
Oh no.
Oh,
This
yes.
is a restricted area. What are you doing here? Who are you?
It's not a who. It's a what. It's a Sith.
Exactly. Oh, he soiled himself.
He's going to need a new pair of pants.
Who cares what Dermat needs? You gave me enough time to get what I need.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Wouldn't be a Star Wars
Take a
game
look
without that
behind
phrase,
yourself,
right?
Sith. That's what 2 squads of the Republic's finest looks like.
Not impressed. You should surrender.
Order them to yield, or you're all dead.
Surrender? You're surrounded. Come on, men. Let's send this Sith home in a body bag.
Oh, these guys, they think I am imprisoned here with them. No, sir. No, sir. You jokers, you are imprisoned here with me. You guys have the worst luck today. Also, by the way, light side or dark side choice? Dark side choice, we kill them. Light side choice, we ask them to surrender before we kill them. That is justice. That is serving the greater good. That is fighting for the light side.
Zix? Zix? Come on, talk to me, Zix. Get up, man.
Well, I guess he will not respond to that.
Look at me, Ensign DeGrand.
But if I don't look, then maybe you're not really here. And oh, blast! I looked. Please, I know why you're here. The Republic's investigating my dad, and an agent's coming to put the screws to me. But I won't break. I promise. Let me live. My dad's secret is safe with me. I'm a rock.
I mean, don't insult my intelligence. You just spilled the beans as we entered the room. We're not that stupid. I'm not as stupid as I look.
You must think I'm an idiot.
Fine. You're an idiot. If it'll save me, I'll think whatever you want me to. My father's done so much for the Empire. Look, maybe the apple fell off the tree. Kind of far from the tree, but it's still... Look, the apple's still... Look, I'm not exactly sure where I was going with that, but please don't kill me.
How else can you be silenced?
I'm willing to consider alternatives. Is there another solution?
Hold on. Yeah. I just had a thought pop into my head. Just quick, before it pops out. My assignment here was in the medical lab. Moving supplies and making deliveries. And the docs there were working on something really cool. It was a drug that was supposed to create temporary amnesia, but it wiped the mind totally clean. The test subjects didn't even know their own names.
Go on.
Tell me more of this.
You could break into the lab and bring back the drug. I'll overdose and not know nothing no more. That way my dad's secret identity's safe.
Could be fun.
You'll be getting a second chance at life.
I've never had a second chance before. The med lab's in the back building. The head doc kept a small supply of the drug in his footlocker. I'll wait right here. Look, I have a choice.
I feel like we are probably not going to use that amnesia drug for anything else anytime ever afterwards. But it would be cool to have that for reasons of the absolute safe, unsavory kind. Hey there, don't mind me, just coming through, killing everyone in here. As customary for me. I know, MMO rule number 1, don't stand in the fire. I stand in the fire. I do not care all that much. Got a healer in my back. I do not care at all. Don't do this in other games, guys, though. Don't make your healers work too hard. This is an NPC healer. She will be fine. She will complain, but she'll get over it. Real heroes, though, treat them with care. Same goes. Pick it up. Did I break this? I think I broke it. Yeah, I think I broke it. I clicked it. I moved away a moment too soon. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just log out here really quick and then relog immediate. I clicked the note, wanted to take the drug, and then I could not take the drug. There's no online gaming without no bugs. Bugs are just part of the course. Not even online gaming, it's just gaming in general. I like that the loading screens always give you a small heads up on where your story is at. It's pretty convenient, especially if you do not play the game all that often, or if you just end up being the more forgetful kind.
Let's see, and there was a time I almost shot myself in the foot. That was a close one. What else? Oh, you're back. I was just recalling my life, trying to remember the highlights since I'm about to have my memory wiped clean. I think I'm done. Not much to reflect on. So, did you get the drug? I'm actually looking forward to starting over.
Sure. Got it right this time.
Try not to screw up your new life.
At least if I do. Hopefully it'll be in new and more exciting ways. Here goes nothing, I guess.
Cheers to a new life. How hilarious would it be if we would still end up just killing him now? It would be sad, it would be absolutely sadistic, it would also be hilarious.
Who are you?
Let me ask you that.
Who I am is inconsequential. Who are you?
I have no idea who I am. Do you know? Can you tell me?
Decide for yourself. Do you know what that means? I'm afraid that if I tell that, I might just end up actually killing him. But I'm gonna try it.
What if I told you you're dead?
Dead? Is that my first name or my last name?
Oh, really? I can actually still kill him. That's insane.
My work here is done. Goodbye.
Oh, so this is where you work. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
You probably won't see
Wow.
me tomorrow.
Too bad there isn't more of that drug. I got a few memories I could let go of.
And do you want to forget me?
Should I take that personally, Vet?
Of course not. I'll never be able to forget you. Let's move on, shall we?
I think she likes me. Still not getting over that joke where she was like, I may just call you Pops. I will never forget that one. Alright, let's see. I have no idea where Malabai Quinn is right now, so I'm just going to leave this spot. Leave this base. Get back to the surface, then we will see a bit more. Where's my lift? Oh, I don't even need a lift. Even better. Now, let me see. Of course, they are willing to fight.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass it over here. Right after cleaning this mess up. I actually wanted to go out for a spell during my break, but I actually ended up not doing that because I still had almost everything I really needed for a meal at home. Kind of wishing that I would have done that though, because I feel like the weather right now outside is actually kind of pleasant. It's a bit dark, a bit cloudy, smells like rain. I think it would be pretty pleasant outside now. Maybe I will still go out a bit after the stream. Whenever that might be. That's where we need to go. I mean, they could have just made an honest-to-God single player out of this whole game, and it would have been amazing. Arguably, it could have been even better as a single-player game than an MMORPG. Or they could have made it like, I don't know, not even an MMORPG, but still have some online multiplayer elements in it, like, I don't know, maybe some kind of MOBA or something like that. Single-player story focus plus MOBA. I think that would be a nice combination for this. Just nice single-player storytelling paired together with some honest-to-God good PvP and maybe even some PvE content. I think a lot of people would have liked that quite a bit. The whole MMORPG factor. I don't think it really does all that much for the game. It's cute that it's there, but at the end of the day, it is really the multiplayer, massive multiplayer online game part is not even the strong point of this game. It's there, it's cute, it's not the main thing.
I must be honest. Your success at the Satellite Control Station and Republic Crater Outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however, I only considered the capabilities of a typical Sith. Clearly, you are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for your unprecedented abilities.
Oh, a person in a Bioware game talking about calibrations. Where have I heard that before?
Don't worry about it, Quinn.
I take pride in accuracy. Otherwise, I'm no good to you. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
Don't wander off.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord.
I mean, at the same time, experience chains of free-to-play players begin getting reduced experience and valor points at level 20. Okay. I did not know that, but that's good to know. Experience reductions can be offset using experience boost items found in the cartel market. Subgrows gain experience points faster. Okay, we do not want to deal with that right now. Still taking this. Okay, so up to level 20 you get increased experience gains. After that it will be probably slowed down a bit. We'll see if we still get through this and the next. But I'll still somewhat efficiently. If so, good. If not, then we will take countermeasures. Reduce the cooldowns of Sunring Assault and Aegis Assault by 3 seconds and increase the rage dagger by 2. I take that. Threatening Scream. Oh, that's the multi-taunt. We're not going to use it all the time while leveling, but it's nice to have it regardless. And now we can actually pilot the speeder too. And Disruption. That is... Oh yeah, that's a kick. That is a kick. That's pretty good, I guess. Good. Now we can finally travel in style. There we go. A little bit faster. No, we need to use the holo terminal in here. I mean, there's also a lot of games that usually are treated as single-player games, but end up having some form of online multiplayer in them. They don't usually end up working all that well either, now that I think about it. Like Mass Effect 3, for example, it also had some multiplayer going on. It was not that successful overall. But then again, Mass Effect 3 was a pretty weird game in general.
I hope you can see the smile on my face, apprentice. You are turning me into a true believer.
Wait a minute. Let me pinch myself.
I'm sure you're impatient to complete your time on that little rock.
That's true.
With the satellite tower computer destroyed and Commander Rylon's son neutralized, my spy's tracks are covered. Now the only threat to Rylon ever being exposed is the man himself. It's time to end that threat. Permanently.
That is my speciality.
I've had him embedded within enemy ranks for decades. The extent of his contribution to the Empire's interests is unrivaled.
It's time to retire him. He served his purpose.
You took the words right out of my mouth, apprentice. The Jedi investigator must have no hard evidence that Rylon was killed to silence him. It must look like anything but a targeted execution. Annihilate everyone there.
Okay. So, just a bit of mass murder going on, huh?
Sounds like overkill to me.
Your objection is noted. The order remains. I've summoned Lieutenant Quinn. He'll prepare you for your final task.
Awfully nice.
Your final target is the Balmoran Arms Factory. The Resistance forces recently captured it and made it their headquarters. An incursion into the arms factory will be a monumental feat. I'm excited by the prospect of you laying waste to that place.
I like the idea that my main character is actually just playing on an old-school Game Boy there while Malavai Quinn is talking. Kinda looks like it, right? Oh. From the way his hand motions work, it's probably more like a smartphone, but I like being old-school.
We're on the same page, Lieutenant.
That will make us an unstoppable force, my lord. All right. The Republic Command Center is deep inside the arms factory. the most heavily protected installation on the planet. In order to reach Commander Rylorn, you will have to make your way past all of the factory's defenses, which are considerable.
I like a good challenge. Give it to me.
The tougher, the better.
Stationed inside are an estimated 1,000 of the Republic's best-trained soldiers. Specifically, Rylorn's elite squadron is responsible for some of the most precise, improbable resistance victories on Balmorra. They're legendary.
High praise indeed. I'm feeling malicious.
Sounds like you admire them, Lieutenant.
I've marveled at their tactical exploits, that's all. It will be a bright day on Balmorra when they are eliminated. One final thing. The investigator that the Jedi sent has been concentrating her activity around the arms factory. I have her under minute-by-minute surveillance. If she becomes a problem, I'll contact you on your comlink.
Well, thank you. Make yourself scarce? No, that will be fine. I
Sounds like a
appreciate
plan.
it, Beaver.
I'm on top of it. I will be here to salute you when the Balmorran arms factory is a smoking husk, my lord.
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like the whole plan of Master Barris is pretty messed up and not even all that smart. At the end of the day, he wants us to make it look like nobody was murdered or killed in order to silence them. So we are supposed to just walk in there, lightsabers blazing, and just murder everyone there. We kill everyone, clearly for everyone to see that it was done with a lightsaber. Yeah! I guess there were no Sith involved in this. Probably nothing to worry about. Nothing here.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Smart thing would be to just make it look like an honest-to-God accident. Maybe I'm overthinking this. You know, we haven't been there yet. Maybe we're actually going to do something pretty sneaky and clandestine over there. We will see. There's only one way to find out, right? Pretty long way all there. But I think that it's probably going to be the last mission for this planet already, which I would like, and after that it goes straight to Nar Shaddaa. But we should still be having a good time just taking class missions to get ourselves through the whole deal. I think, I hope, we should. I am confident. Alright, where to now? All the way up in there, huh? All the way up in there. That works for me. At least we now have a speeder. Should be a bit careful now, because I'm pretty sure that if you get... Yeah, don't mind me, just passing through. If I'm getting shot while being on a speeder, I'm pretty sure that I'm actually being shot down a bit. And just actually... Okay, change that. I remember that the thing actually explodes and I'm lying on the ground stunned there for a hot moment. Apparently I've changed that and I do not complain about it. On the contrary. Or maybe you have to take a bit more damage than the one we took here. That might be as well. What are these things even firing at? There's nothing in the sky. What a waste of good ammunition. Well, they're laser cannons. Do they even need ammunition? What do I know? They probably do. Maybe some kind of crystal energy source rather than ammunition. Oh, remember this place. I've been here before. I have been here before once or twice with other classes. Almost there. Gotta say, having the speeder. First of all, it's looking pretty cute. Second of all, it makes traveling a lot simpler. Ooh. I thought for a moment that I was actually just lowering the impact of my fall there. I did do that. There goes one. It's fine though. We got a heal on our side. We are fine. All dead, all gone, all done. Let's get back on our speeder here. Do not mind me, just passing through. Do not shoot me. 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 Okay, you still take fall damage after this. I'm pretty sure that used to not be a thing.
All better.
You used to be able to just ease the pain by not actually hitting the ground at full force, by just doing a jump before. Not anymore. Damn shame. Ooh, baby. Always so satisfying to use that force smash ability. Apparently they changed it so that it does not get that auto crit anymore, but it is still so satisfying to use. Thank you. And thank you. Now there's more enemies standing there. Let's see if we can just honest to God avoid them. We can! Good. Balmoran Arms Facility. That's exactly the place we needed to be. What's this? Oh, hello. Peel Peel. That's a nice name. Ah, Codex entry.
This place is immense. Something tells me we're gonna be here for a while.
I hope we are not going to be in here for a while. I've just entered the place and already have enough of it. Do not I see you. Just walking up on my healer girl. How dare you? He's dead. Easy money. Should be at around level 21, maybe even 22 by the time we get to Nar Shaddaa, which is still somewhat ahead of the 8-ball. Enemies up in there. Can I just jump to them? No, they're too far in. Damn. I'm so lazy, man. I take every opportunity I can get to just make things easy on me. You present me with an opportunity to just maybe save me a little time, a little effort. There's a good chance that I will take it. Always and evermore. Just one. Bounce in his face. These crits are hurting. The crits on that Force Scream. Doing God's work, and I love it. No. This is the direction we have to go, huh? You guys are fine. You guys are on the job. You guys are doing great. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Absolutely ignoring each and every one of you. Not looking conspicuous at all. This is a large hall. I would love to imagine that there's actually some kind of... Oh my god, just look at these things. Damn, they're huge. Probably cause a lot of destruction, but most importantly, on this trail there are no enemies, so we can just be sneaky boys and pass through them unseen. I would like to imagine there is somewhere in this game some guy who actually sells off the services of all of these goons to people, makes them fight for money, losing their lives, and he's probably getting a lot of invoices and just a lot of letters saying, hey, you guys, they did not save my facility. Can I get a refund? Because they did not do their job properly. I need to get up in there, huh? There's a staircase, we take that. Okay, what's that? Just jetting in there as this other guy over there is picking a fight with them. That works for me. Better him than I. There you go. Now for you. Easy money, and you're the last. It always feels weird when you play a lot of PvE, just a lot of farming, quests and all that stuff, and then start stepping into an actual PvP warzone for the first time, because suddenly everyone is actually moving around erratically. I remember how confused I was the very first time I ever stepped into any kind of PvP setting like that. I think it was actually back in World of Warcraft. I was lost. I was an honest to God lost cause. I felt like I was just not doing anything. That's the case with almost all PvP games. You get thrown into that playing with a lot of people who have probably done something like that before, and then you're just forced to perform with what little knowledge your PvE experience has given you before. But you stick around with it. You want to get better, you want to show all of these other players what you're made of. You want to show them a good time. So you practice, you play some more, and then when it matters, you will try again, and you will fail hard. But you will keep on practicing, you keep on pushing. And in the end, you may or may not succeed, depending on how often you have failed. And boy, did I fail plenty of times. I feel like it literally took me years and playing multiple games in PvP settings to get to a point where I actually started feeling somewhat comfortable playing PvP in basically any sort of mode. And I feel like Star Wars The Old Republic, it really ended up doing a pretty decent job for introducing me to the idea of PvP maybe not being the absolute worst. After that, I started playing some World of Warcraft PvP again for a little while. I had a surprisingly decent time with that, mostly because I was actually starting to play healers a bit more regularly, because healers, you know, they're OP in almost every game. Played some Shaman healers, played some Discipline Priestess, which is honestly got just the perfect representation of how I love to play my games, just being amazing at doing everything. And of course, then there was Smite.
The factory is under attack. Headquarters has been breached and casualties are severe.
Keep your wits, Captain. What do we know of the enemy?
Target is carving a bloody path in this direction. Unconfirmed reports suggest it's Sith.
Oh. It's true.
Consider them confirmed.
Commander, contact confirmed. The enemy is Sith. Repeat, the enemy is...
I can see that, Captain. Shut up.
So what now? How are you going to play this, boys and girls?
Sith, I know why you're here. Be aware that these are the finest troops I've commanded in all my decades of duty.
Good to know. A good measuring stick for me. We're going to
I'll
hit them with a
take
stick.
pride in slaughtering them.
Captain Elgin, engage at will and hold the line. I'm coming with reinforcements. Right on out.
You're about to find out what we're made of.
Mortal materia, I suspect. However, Bjorn.
I may die of boredom.
We're not gonna let boredom steal our kill.
We're the adversaries. Saving the variety.
Enough talk, Captain. I can smell your fear.
Now taste death. Men, attack!
Alright. Let's do this one more time. Just smashing. Off in his face. Oh, there's more of you over here. We will change that back around too. There, now it wasn't so hard. The finest of the Republic, guys. The very finest of the Republic.
The commander. He should have been here by now.
He abandoned you.
Your commander left you to die.
No, he's safe. All that matters is he's safe.
Oh, he's actually here.
Please, enough of this.
Commander, no. Run! Save yourself!
Just put him out of his misery, Sith.
You do it. I want him to do it.
I think it would be so much more poignant if you pull the trigger.
Commander, what does this mean?
Goodbye, Captain.
No. I can't believe...
That was probably one of the most brutal things I've ever done in a while.
It's unfortunate they were on the wrong side. They were excellent soldiers and exceptional men.
You could have recruited them.
Why didn't you convert them to our cause?
I followed Barris's orders to the letter. Recruitment was never my purpose here. I serve for the glory of the Empire, but the life of a spy is a slippery one.
He is right
In essence,
about that.
I had to become a Republic soldier, and I've done things against the Empire that have sickened me.
At least your pain ends today.
Before I embrace my end, there is one thing I must know. My son. He was the only thing in the world that was truly mine. And in love or weakness, I told him my secrets. I know you had to cover my tracks, but please tell me, did he face his fate well?
You don't want to... I kind of want to go if I don't want to know. He read himself, probably also true. I mean, he was brave enough to make the decision to just lose out on all of his memories. You know, that's not something I would be able to decide easily on.
His chin was held high, Commander.
Then I can die with a smile. When they find my corpse, there must be evidence of a valiant fight. We must make this look convincing, Sith. So I will not hold back. I will fight you as though you are my mortal enemy.
I'd have it no other way.
Then arm yourself. Tell Lord Barris it has been my great honor to serve him.
Are we actually gonna fight him, or are we just going to stare into each other's dreamy eyes? No, we're gonna fight. Gotta say, man, taking this guy out really does not make me feel all that good. He was just a man doing his job, believing in his fancy empire. Living a spy's life is hard. And he was willing to give his own life for that too. Poor guy.
My lord, I believe we've got trouble. I heard your entire conversation with Commander Rylorn.
I'm listening.
You have my attention.
I told you that I've had the Jedi investigator surveilled and that she's been snooping around the arms factory. Apparently she bugged Rylorn's quarters. And as she listened in on your conversation, I heard what she heard. The investigator knows everything, my lord.
Direct me to her.
Where is she now?
She was heading to her ship, but I had my men move in and cut her off from the Republic landing bay. I am systematically blocking her avenues of transmission and escape, herding that Republic scum to her only hope. The spaceport at Zobrik.
Spaceport at Zobrik. Have I ever been to Zobrik? I don't think I have ever.
I will be there soon.
I'm afraid there's more, my lord. My men who engaged her report that she's wielding a lightsaber. It seems this investigator is a Jedi Knight. I advise caution when facing her.
I don't think we actually have faced Jedi before, so let's not be too ballsy over here.
Being careful is what got us into this mess.
I see your point, my lord. I will gather my remaining men and meet you at the spaceport. We will crush this Jedi.
Alright, the first Jedi we are ever going to face. Let's see how that is going to go down for us. Intercept that Jedi Knight. I probably have to go back to my ship, right? Let's actually just do this. Was this where the spaceport was? Zobrik, that's where we need to go. Well, we did fight against Sith previously, so it's definitely not our first time against Force users. That much is for certain. Yeah, looks like an easy level 21 afterwards. That's a class crest, we do not care for that. Take a leap of fate. 47 fall damage, crucial. I do not play a lot of games that have fall damage, so I always find myself dumbfolded over it being a thing. It's one of the most natural things in regular life, but in games it always ends up being such a weird thing. Like in West of the Dead. You fall off a side. You actually just completely face plant, which does not seem that productive, even if the height isn't even that high.
Huh?
You're too late, Sith. I already transmitted the conversation between you and Commander Rylon to the Jedi Council. Nomen Karr has his proof. Now Master Karr and his Padawan will track down and expose every Sith agent in the galaxy.
Without you?
You won't be around to see it.
I will not fall today. Not to you. My intentions and motivations are clear, as is my mind. I have purity of purpose. I seek neither thrills nor satisfaction. Unlike you, I am calm.
Sounds dull.
How incredibly boring.
Living an enlightened life is anything but boring. The dark side shall fail you, Sith. Save yourself, surrender, and the Jedi Council will give you every opportunity to discover redemption.
I offer you the chance to surrender and live, Jedi.
Surrender is not possible. I am in the right.
Oh, so entitled.
I won't kill you, Sith, but I am leaving. So, I'm going to have to incapacitate you.
Incapacitate me? I doubt that. Okay, she actually incapacitated me by putting her stupid lightsaber right in my face. That's not all about my life, but sure. That's how you want to play, girl. You still see it. Also, can we just agree on saying that her name is Marshmallow? Because that is what I honest to God read the first time I've seen her name. With that being said, not putting much of a fight here. And there you go, girlie.
Your victory means nothing. The damage has been done. The proof has been transmitted. So deal the death blow, Sith. I am at peace, knowing that the greater good has been served.
I hate to burst your bubble, Jedi. No, that's a lie. I'm reveling in it. I intercepted your transmission. The Jedi know nothing.
That must hurt.
Your failure is complete. How do you feel now?
Gloat all you like. It means nothing. I remain at peace. And Nomen Karr and his Padawan will still defeat you.
I'm impressed with your fortitude, Jedi.
The Force and the Jedi way give me a sense of something larger than myself. I am resigned. Strike me down. I offer no further resistance.
Killing would be a waste. I wonder what we would do with her. She's a Jedi. She's dangerous. And we went to a great stride of keeping that information away from us. But I'm pretty sure we can cook something up. Let's see how this plays out.
You are subdued. There's no sense in destroying you.
I will take the wounded Jedi into custody, my lord. Your lightsaber, if you will, Jedi. Men, escort her to her new home in the main prison.
The smart
I'm
thing
sure you know
would have
what
been
you're
to take
doing,
her out,
my
of
lord.
course, but damn.
But sparing the Jedi is a curious choice.
She could be useful.
A Jedi investigator will be a wealth of information.
Of course, my lord. What matters is the threat has been averted. Lord Barris will be anxious to learn what became of this. When you're ready, I'll contact him from my office.
I'm anxious to get off this planet.
Excellent. I'll go prepare. I'll be waiting in my barracks.
And he is gone. Return to Lieutenant Malabai Quinn. Oh, I actually have to go back to his base, really. Fine, let's do that. And after that we can leave this blasted planet and go to the party planet Nar Shaddaa. Have a good time there. I almost dropped my pepper over here. I'm glad I didn't. Looking forward, maybe we actually get some kind of interesting information out of that girl. There are a few things that we need to know in order to progress the story, because after all, the great aim, the great goal for the moment is finding that one Jedi Master and his Padawan was apparently so dangerous to us. If she doesn't know anything about that, things would be looking pretty good. still have to go through the whole story of Nar Shaddaa. I'm pretty sure after that comes Tatooine, and after that Alderaan, and that would mark the end of the first chapter of memory serves. I think that's how it was. We should be around level 30 by that point.
Lord Barris. I leave that for your apprentice to convey.
Then step aside, Lieutenant. My apprentice has arrived. Nice of you to join us. Quinn refuses to update me, insisting the privilege be yours. I assume the Jedi investigator has been stopped.
I've captured her for you to torture.
Excellent thinking, apprentice. Hopefully she will provide us with more insight into Nomen Karr's Padawan.
Now, torture was not on my MO.
I look forward to getting my hands on her. The lieutenant will arrange the transport. I had hoped to avoid confronting the Jedi, but our hand was forced. What matters most is that Rylon can no longer be exposed. And how would you assess Lieutenant Quinn's contribution?
It was useful.
Lieutenant Quinn is an exceptional officer. I couldn't have done it without him.
High praise indeed. Quinn, I believe you have sufficiently repaid the debt owed to me. I'm putting you up for a captaincy and transmitting an executive order allowing you to station wherever you choose. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Lord Barris. If my actions benefit the Empire, they benefit me. I would have done the same regardless of our past. My lord, before I depart, it's been my extreme honor to serve you. You are the epitome of everything the Empire stands for.
Thank you for noticing, Quinn.
Until we meet again, I salute you, my lord.
And he's gone. Standing stram. Alright.
He will have his hands full.
Saluting. That's the word
There
I'm
are
looking for.
powerful Imperials dedicated to keeping him down. But if Quinn can overcome them and rise to the station he deserves, there is great hope for our Imperial allies.
If given the opportunity, he will excel.
By the way, it's not worth worrying about. Quinn's affairs are a speck compared to what we face. Your presence on Balmorra is no longer needed. Return to your ship when you're ready to leave. I'll contact you there.
Good. Great.
So, we're leaving, right? On to our next exercise in domination and destruction?
Don't mischaracterize me.
I only dominate and destroy as a last resort.
Yeah, right. You must have a short list of resorts then. Well, I hope the next place we end up has a beach.
Nope. There'll be no beach there. Trust me, girlie, I know. I have been there. I checked. There are no beaches on Nar Shaddaa. For better or worse. Man, I haven't been to a beach in a hot while. Maybe I should make some plans for that. I don't have a lot of days off left for this year. Still have a little of money saved though, so I probably could pull that off. I mean, right now we have that whole Corona quarantine business going on still, at least to a certain degree. I am the worst when it comes to the topic of staying up to date about... What did I do there? That looks weird. I'm the worst when it comes to the topic of staying up to date about what you can or can't do with all that quarantine business going on. I'm pretty sure there were some loosenings to the restrictions imposed on everyone. But then something... There was an incident not too far away from my place, and now they have immediately... Hello?
My lord, I hope you don't find my appearance here obtrusive. I beg an audience.
Be dignified.
Begging does not become an officer.
Pardon my word choice, my lord. I will speak plainly. As you know, Lord Barris enabled my reassignment anywhere I choose. It is an evolution I've longed for and assumed would never come. Aiding your mission on this planet has reawakened the ambition I began my career with, to make the most profound impact possible for the Empire.
Welcome back to life, Quinn.
That is how it feels, my lord. I cannot think of a more glorious and honorable way to make a difference in the galaxy than to serve you. I'm here to pledge myself to you. I'm ready and willing to serve in whatever capacity you see fit.
Well, if you wanna be a companion, I do not mind. We already know what your qualifications are. Sure. Sure.
You should be so lucky.
Yeah, I recommend the experience.
My lord, if given the chance, I know I will prove myself to you. I'm a top-notch pilot, military strategist, and a deadly shot. I can fly this ship, plan your battles, assess your enemies, and kill them. You won't find a more tireless and loyal subject. I offer my military prowess and dedicate every ounce of my strength to your cause.
Well, in that case,
I would be pleased to have you, Quinn.
The pleasure will be mine. Thank you, my lord. I will submit my reassignment papers as we depart.
Well, there goes the new man. Gotta say, I'm amazed that we got a second companion so quickly. I feel like for some other classes it took me a little longer. Well, it really depends on the class overall. I'm pretty sure that Jedi Knight, he got his first two companions at a very, very quick pace. And then the other few, they came in fairly late. Alright, back on the ship. Let's see if we can have some conversation.
The fuel injectors to the sublight drive. You should notice a 0.00008% power increase.
Thank you. We will appreciate that 0.00008 power as 8% power increase.
Have you ever heard of Nock Drayan? Pirate. Terrified the criminal world for a few decades.
I have not, but please continue.
We didn't study many pirates in the academy.
He wasn't just a pirate, he was the pirate. Galaxy's most wanted and all that. Nock Drayan was the most famous killer in the galaxy. But he set me free. I was still slaving it up for Three Eyes when he crossed Nock. Or maybe he just had something Nock wanted. I never did ask.
Did any of the gang survive the encounter?
You mean anyone that wasn't owned as property? No, they did not. I'm still not sure how Nock got his speeders into the camp. One minute they weren't there, and then they were. He was ruthless, but not a thug, you know? Sort of a pirate prince. Freed all the slaves, and told them they could join up, or go their own way.
But you were what, 8? Power number. I go with that one. I like
to truly lead and inspire fear, people must see that you are in control.
That was Nock. Cool as the belly of an ice lizard. I was the smallest on the crew, and mining had taught me to fit in tight spaces. Nock's crew showed me how to steal. For a long time, I didn't feel bad about stealing. So much had been taken from me.
It must have been hard for you.
Well, it's a long time ago anyway. Let's get back to work, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Tell me more pirate stories later down the line, then. Now, I'm pretty sure we can also talk to my man Malavi Quinn over here somewhere. Just need to find out where he is sitting. Probably in the pilot's chamber. There he is.
My lord, I have settled into my quarters and fully acquainted myself with the ship. I am at your disposal.
Yeah, when there's space, there have to be some space pirates. It's just part of the course.
You don't have to be so formal, Quinn.
I am more at home saluting than shaking hands, my lord. And even more in my element behind the helm. I am fully trained in all aspects of operating this vessel. I can navigate and pilot it to perfection.
You'd better come in handy in the field as well.
I look forward to showing you what I'm capable of, my lord.
Yeah, you're a bit late on this one, but that's fine. We just finished off Balmora. Reached level 21, nice.
You wish to speak?
Yes, my lord. I wanted to update you on the condition of your ship. It has responded extremely well to my optimizations. I'm pleased to report that we are operating at peak efficiency.
That's good. It had better be.
I will accept no less, Captain.
Of course, my lord. There will be no slippage.
Okay, so he enjoys being treated with a more harsher and strict tone. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that if I go with this one, he's not going to like that. But you know what? Let's try it.
Your demeanor makes me tense, Captain. Work on loosening up.
I see. Actually, my lord, I don't see. Is that an order, or are you testing my professionalism?
You know what? That's actually funny.
I'm gonna get a kick out of you.
I hope to be of greater service than that, my lord.
You'll be fine. We just finished up Balmora. Now the next step would be Nar Shaddaa.
Apprentice, I see you are ready to put Balmora behind you. Good. The elimination of Commander Rylon grants security to my spy network, but there is still more to be done.
It's always work, work, work with you.
When all this is over, there will be time to relax. Now, before I unleash you on Noman Karr and his Padawan, you must eliminate my spy on Nar Shaddaa. Head there immediately.
New lightsabers. They're pretty decent too. This one. Even more XP boosters. We are not even through the very first one we got. We're making good time in here, apparently. Now, onwards to Nar Shaddaa. Let's see what we can find there. We are not... Oh, you have something to say again? My god. So communicative.
Permission to speak freely, my lord?
Sure, speak up. Oh, we are a bit deeper than that. It's only Nar Shaddaa, Tatooine, Alderaan now, and one other mission after that, and then Chapter 1 is already through. At least that's usually the formula.
Go ahead, Captain.
There's a reason I was languishing on Balmora before you arrived. A decade ago, I served under Moff Broysk at the Battle of Druckenwell. Moff Broysk made a critical oversight that brought the fleet to the brink of complete defeat. I ignored his order and turned the tide to victory.
Yeah, I know. Now Nar Shaddaa, then Tatooine, then Alderaan, then probably some kind of space station where the whole final is going to happen. Or maybe it's going to be in Dromund Kaas. That may also be. So, he defied a superior. Won, and probably got punched
I take
for
it
that.
the Moff took exception to that.
Your intuition is flawless, my lord. Broysk took credit for the reversal, which is fine. But then he court-martialed me. Darth Barris assigned me to Balmora, or my career would have been over. Moff Broysk has blocked every transfer and promotion I've been up for since.
Sounds like an honest-to-God idiot to me.
I have no tolerance for fools like this Moff.
I could say more about him, my lord, but my point is made. I serve you now, I have no regrets. I'll return to my duties.
Do that. Yeah, man, life can be rough if you have some kind of leading position ahead of you who just does not know how to do business properly. God knows I can relate to that. God knows I can relate to that. God knows I don't want to, but I can relate to that so bad. Alright. Nar Shaddaa.
Apprentice, I see you've landed on Nar Shaddaa. It is, I'm afraid, the armpit of the galaxy.
That is a colorful way to to describe that.
Why do you say that?
Nar Shaddaa is a planet of frivolity and distraction. Gambling, spice, rampant black market and gang territory disputes. But you are there to eliminate my spy, Agent Delicon. Normally it would be a trifling task, but Delicon has acquired a powerful ally.
Have you lost your touch?
Surely this person wouldn't dream of defying you.
He seems to relish it. Agent Delicon's new benefactor is a young Sith Lord named Rothari, an upstart who openly disrespects my methods. Rothari prefers a more blunt approach. The Dark Council has granted him dominion over Sith interests on Nar Shaddaa.
Okay.
This Rothari and I might have a lot in common.
If he continues to cross me, he will soon be dead. I doubt you want to have that in common. Agent Delicon knows much about my organization. I cannot have Rothari in possession of such a resource. Burn Rathari to the ground. Destroy everything he's working for. And kill Agent Delicon.
Seems a bit excessive, but
I
sure.
see you're not averse to overkill.
This kind of defiance cannot be tolerated. Haladrel Setson runs my slave operation on Nar Shaddaa. She has been a valued operative for many years. She is ready to receive you and can fill you in on Rathari's movements and interests. That is all.
Well, thank you very much. I gotta say, I would not like to be a Sith in the Old Empire. That is just way too much work for basically nothing. You're just working hard being a scumbag for the sake of continuing being a scumbag there. Where's the fun in that? Nar Shaddaa looks like some kind of super deserted, almost on the brink of destruction kind of planet. It is not that. It is literally just Star Wars Vegas. Star Wars Las Vegas. Oh no, you're with me.
When you are ready, say the word.
Sure. How do I change my companions again? Okay, I can just do it like this, I guess. Or not. Fine. Zeta, how do you change companions again? Because apparently that is not working for me. Can I do it here? Oh, okay, I think here I can change what they are supposed to do. That's good. That's great. Role selection. Oh, okay, here I can summon them. Never mind, found it. I wonder if I should try making him a damage dealer for a spell. Maybe that could be nice. Stroke my Wookiee. I will not do that. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the class quest. We are going to ignore that. This is where we need to go. I think through Nar Shaddaa we should still be able getting through with just the class quest. Maybe then for Tatooine I will start also doing some world quests. Also, let me check this real quick. Darth Varas, brave recruit. Your lenient ways have proven fruitful, my apprentice, but do not let this encourage further clemency. Slave captains have seen reason, my lord. Your apprentice preferred blackmail to bloodshed and secured proof that they are selling their own back into slavery. Oh yeah, I remember that mission where we blackmailed the blackmailers. Nice. That worked out for us. Then Tremel also sent us a mail. Our employers worked Acolyte. I escaped Korriban in disguise without arousing Darth Barris' suspicion. Though free, I mustn't stop moving. I instructed thousands of Sith. Even if one recognizes me, Barris will hunt me down and punish your treachery. For this reason I have left Imperial space. Remember my teachings and watch yourself. Darth Barris is a master tactician who will not suffer defiance. May we meet again one day. I don't think he would be too whelmed about the fact that we ended up needing to kill his daughter. But let's just not talk about that. Pretend like it never happened. It's not like we had that much say in the matter. She came onto us after all. Where do I need to go? There.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Look at this city. My god, this is so high up. I shouldn't look down. Even if it's in gaming, just seeing these height is actually making my heart race a bit. I remember back in the day when I was playing BioShock Infinite. The whole city in the sky thing, it was not working for me. It was not doing it for me at all. Especially when you were going on with that skyhook thing, without seeing any ground beneath you. And we're just actually jumping from rail to rail. That was scary. That was scary as hell. I remember that very, very clearly. That was scary as all hell. I was not a big fan of that. Alright, step on it. this is where we need to go. Fine.
Sweet talk me all day, darling. The exchange is moving in on this operation of yours. No amount of sugar gonna change that.
Believe me, you're going to prefer the sugar to the spice. Take one step closer and there'll be 24 Siths surrounding you.
24? That's a dead giveaway, darling. You got none.
And she's got one.
What's the situation here?
These, gentlemen say that they're taking over Darth Barris's slave operations.
So you do got a Sith up your sleeve. Well, we've been trained to take out Sith. Time to flex our muscles.
Okay, a little spoiler warning, guys. There's going to be a lot of people in this game who claim that they have been trained to take out Sith and Jedi. They are not good at taking out Sith and Jedi.
No one has to get hurt over this.
Unless you're planning on just killing yourself, I beg to differ. Kill the Sith.
Well, we tried. There we go. Wanted to jump on you, you didn't let me, so weird. How do you kill someone to kill? How do you train someone to kill a Sith? How does that even work? Also, good to have you back, man. While you were gone, we were finishing up the entire Balmora storyline.
You have a flair for dramatic entrances. I probably could have handled that, but I'm grateful for your timing.
Oh, what?
You're
Are you
the
going to tell me that you're also
apprentice
trained to
Darth Barris
take out
prepped for me,
Sith? Yeah, that will be me. Correct.
You figured it out.
The obvious is my specialty. That's why I keep petitioning the Darth for a raise. Haladrel sets in. So you're here to take out Lord Rathari. Won't be easy. He usually just appears, devastates, then disappears. You'll have to draw him out. He's been making some major power plays, and disrupting them will get his attention.
You'd better be sure about that.
You ruin his business, he's going to want to chop you into little bitty pieces. First, Rathari's been strong-arming the Hutt cartel. From what I hear, they're close to signing over some important territories to him. He and his apprentice Girick are in conference with the Hutts at cartel headquarters. If you burst in...
It will be a big old mess.
I'd be facing a lot of firepower.
Well, yeah, if you just went in there lightsaber blazing. The cartel is an Imperial ally. Rathari can't just beat on them, he has to play diplomat. Unfortunately, the same applies for you. If things turn violent between you and the Hutts, better if there's no one left to identify you.
I just wear a mask then, or what?
I'll do my best to keep the peace with our allies.
The other possibility won't carry as many restraints. When all this intrigue is over and Rathari is a memory, maybe we can get to know each other better.
Sounds good.
That will definitely be in order.
I look forward to it. I have a feeling you and I will get along real well. I've got a shipment of slaves to send out, but I'll be here if you need me. Good luck, my lord.
You can already tell this Haladrel girl's already not able to await the end of this whole mission. She is looking forward to that, I can tell. She was pretty subtle about though. She was so subtle. So very, very subtle. Yeah, I feel like that has been a lot of light and dark side choices. Dark side choice, you kill them immediately. Light side choice, you say, don't do it, and then they do it and you kill them regardless. But yeah, it's their choice, right? And we are just self-defending at that point. That should work in front of a court.
Please select an available travel route.
It's almost like the Witcher lore. I am not actually that big into Witchers in general. Bounty hunter. Explain to me what a Witcher is in the first place, because I honestly God don't know. Is a Witcher a bad thing that needs to be killed for whatever reason? Or what is the reason for that bounty hunter trying to get those medals in the first place? I kind of feel like I've actually been missing out on that whole Witcher universe. I have a friend who was super deep into that, and he was like, yeah, maybe one of these days you need to check that out. And I was like, I don't know, maybe? Maybe I will? There's so many games these... Oh! I just flew through that neon sign there. That actually was not all that ensuring. I do know that there is, I think, a Netflix adaptation in which Henry Cavill plays a Witcher. Apparently I was a big fan of that whole series, of that whole gaming series. And he was super looking forward to doing all of that. Let me through, thank you. Fall damage. The dream. Yeah, this doesn't look all that glimmery anti-society-ish anymore. This looks more like a suburban area. Doors citizen. They are not offensive towards me, so we can just, you know, go through it. Okay, there are some enemies. Do we need to go there? No. We need to keep on moving. Oh, there's a lot of them over here. And am I going to crash down? No, I will not. Good. Just keep on riding through. Which is pretty much a monster hunter. Demonized by many, also hated but pretty much neutral all in all. Also protagonist is one. I see. Okay, there, see that? He was riding through, fell off his bike, and now he's looking stupid. Let's hope that we do not repeat the same. I fell. Took a large chunk of damage for that too. Enemies are starting to catch up to me, but that's okay, cause we do not mind all that much. My man Quinn over here is actually taking quite a bit of damage. There you go, and there's the last one. I can't jump to it. Still got cooldowns there. Force Scream, Force Burst, Slash, Slice and Dice. You should be almost dead. There you go. Got the last one, Quinn, while I'm looting. Ah, it doesn't look like he has. I really am enjoying this class story so far. It sounds weird, but I feel like this class story overall has been a lot more what I wanted the Sith Inquisitor to be. Only thing I am a little bit missing out right now is that my character, he doesn't seem to have a lot of agency for himself aside from serving as master, but I'm pretty sure that will change in later chapters. It usually ends up being that way. I have a feeling that towards the end of this chapter we are ending up having to actually go against our master, because I mean we are Sith. Of course we are going to go against our master at some point. How could we not go against our master at some point? Probably will not even feel bad about it. He has been a bit of a douche. Let's see if we can fit through here. Looks good. And we can't go in because we are still in combat, huh? They are approaching me. Fine. So again, got much better. They are needed if a monster is nearby. Things they are pretty much strong because they are pretty much mutants. Okay. What gives them power though? What makes them stand out? What makes them able to kill those monsters? What gave them their mutant powers, so to speak? Anybody in here? Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys and we will have some fun later down the line. Slave labor. Looking good. Looking great. And there are some huts.
You would be wise to bend to the great Lord Rathari's will. Sign over the specified territories before he loses his patience.
Your master's a hard man, Grig. It's not easy to trap a hut, let alone the entire cartel. It seems we have no other choice.
I knew huts were spineless, but who knew they were gutless, too?
I'll tell you who this is. This is the apprentice of an over-the-hill Sith named Darth Barras. Yes, that's right. My master and I anticipated your arrival.
Then are you prepared to die? No. Let me hear an introduction first.
You have me at a disadvantage.
I am Girik, apprentice to Lord Rathari, and the death of you.
Oh ho ho! It seems another Sith suit appears. I'm just here to kill a certain Lord Rathari.
I have no quarrel with you, but Rathari must die. I seek to relieve the cartel of the burden of Rathari's intrusions.
Everyone dies, Huts included. This is a joke. Attack all. You're lucky we are allies. I gotta say, I'm kinda in it to kill all the Huts because I don't think you would ever go wrong with doing that. I kinda want to. I kinda feeling that we are going to do more people a favor. Losing emotions is just the legends they made up. Okay. I don't think I've ever killed a Hut in this game, so I'm kinda curious to see if that works.
What are the odds you Huts survive my attack?
You would kill us as well? Just defeat the apprentice and you'll earn our agreement.
Our alliance begins with the death of Barris's slave. Attack!
Attack! Oh my god, I'm not even fighting them. I'm just completely eradicating them. Okay, works. They are still standing. I'm pretty sure I just sliced them up. Both of the Huts over there. Oh well, what do I know? I take it.
Impossible. Lord Rathari will still be you and your master's downfall.
Rathari dies next. Do we try to save him? We probably end up killing him regardless, but let's try to be the bigger man.
You fought well. Let me bind your wounds.
No, I will not accept such a disgrace.
I knew it.
I die by my own hand, not yours.
Really? Seppuku? Oh my god. I try so hard to be the better man here. Oh, really? Really? Oh yeah, this Hut. He still has a full HP, but he looks pretty dead to me. And he looks pretty dead too now that I look at it. Or maybe he's just asleep. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, you're looking pretty down there. Shall I help patch you up? No, it's cool, it's cool. I got my laser sword over here, just going to stick it right in my stomach. Yeah, that's right. Right in my stomach. My god. These guys. I mean, I don't understand it.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I mean, it's a different thing if my character's like, okay, fine, suit yourself, and then slice him up. But honest to God, just ending himself because he don't want to be helped by me, I don't understand that. That's just sad. He could have just let me patch him up. Set himself up as some other life somewhere else. Maybe even on this planet. God knows, look at this. So many houses in here. So many drug holes. So many casinos. He could be living the life up in here. He's a Sith. He has some skills. He could be living the high life in here. Damn. Nah, you don't need to. You don't need to. For the moment, I am enjoying being the good old junk collector that comes with being an MMORPG player. Also, I have... Oh, look at that, a Triforce. Now, back again. First mission completed. Let's see what will come up next. I actually want to try out how the DPSs are these days. Let's change hue. I know what, bring out Vet again. She's fun and looks nice.
My lord.
Good to stretch the old legs.
Really, truly, right. There we go. Now she's dealing damage. What kind of abilities does she have? Blast. Oh, that deals a lot of weapon damage. That's a fairly short cooldown too. Drains the target by dealing a lot of damage over time and becomes have their armor reduced by 20%. Also kind of nice.
Some gadgets? Maybe I can finally get that Leku buffer I've always wanted.
Leku buffer. Oh yeah, Leku. That's what these taily things are called. I remember now. Thanks for the reminder. I was actually thinking about that constantly for the last few minutes and hours since we have seen her basically. Leku. Alright, where's the girl? Halidrel.
Word spread through the streets that Rathari's conference with the Hutts was invaded and his apprentice killed. No one knows who slaughtered the Hutts, so I'm very impressed. The Empire's alliance is intact.
Very nice.
It's too bad Rathari wasn't in attendance. But man, I bet he's fuming.
Hopefully.
I'm sure our message was heard loud and clear.
Rathari is also on the verge of taking over the Republic's base of operations in the upper industrial sites. With his work with the cartel dashed, he's sure to pour himself into squashing the Republic garrison.
I mean, she was right before, so...
I'll keep banging down doors until I find him.
I love a man who's tenacious. Even if Rathari isn't there, when his operations are all thwarted, I know he'll come to you. A confrontation will be inevitable.
Oh, you got a lot of dark side points in this one, I see. A lot of dark side points. Well, I'm 29. Actually, not that much. Here goes level 22. I would say that if we are level 24 by the time we have to leave this planet, we are still pretty well off. I think Fraternity 3 would also be fine. And then on Tatooine, when things start to get a bit harder, that's when we start to take a few more quests along the way. But for this, it's just still pretty good. Oh yeah! It ran out in the meantime. Thanks for the reminder. We still have some there. Thanks for the reminder. I was actually not paying attention to that.
Welcome. Please
Now,
select an
the
available
next
travel route.
destination. I think that is an overarching theme. Not only with this game, but with the entire Star Wars universe. The Empire is usually associated with British accent. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's just really to fit the trope. But apparently that has been a thing for quite a while. I wouldn't know for sure, because I remember the Star Wars movies a lot more in the German localization. I'm not all that familiar with the English voices, aside from a few memes and a couple series here and there. I gotta be honest with you, I would have a hard time actually properly distinguishing different English accents overall. Well, that may be. Again, I'm not that big on accent, but I could see how that would be... I could see how that would be true for German language if I were to compare basic, regular, standard German, the way we are being taught at school, at least how I was being taught at school, and the way it is spoken in a more casual manner. I can actually just go and sell some stuff here.
You won't find a better bargain.
Take my junk. Oh, we had a lot of junk in here going on. We do not need a blaster rifle. There we go.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, that hello there. That hello there, that stuck. That hello there definitely stuck with me, that's true. Like, I think I've talked about that previously. I am pretty... I would like to imagine my life being basically copying everything that I think is cool, charming, interesting, or smart. If I hear someone say something in a way that I consider to be cool, charming, interesting, there's a good chance that I will try to incorporate that in some way, shape, or form. Not even consciously, sometimes it just happens subconsciously. And sometimes it's just really a matter of how you pronounce certain things. And that hello there, that definitely stuck. Now, we should be almost at the destination without any interruptions, which is kind of nice. Okay, this is probably not the smartest path to go through in here. Now we're fine, we're fine. We are fine. And up in there. Sith Warrior face, perfect. I actually had an encounter with people from England once. That was hilarious. I probably have to kill a lot of guys in here, right? One day, I came back from work, left the train station, and went to a bus stop. And at that bus stop, a man approached me, and he talked to me. I was able to make out that he was talking English. I was not able to understand what he was saying, because he was talking in a very, very thick accent that I was unable to properly compute. I did not understand what he was saying, and I had to ask him plenty of times until I understood. And then after he repeated himself 4, 6, 7 times, I finally understood that he was looking for a pub.
Men, fall back. Rally here. My lord, what is the meaning of this? We are on the verge of striking a major blow to the Republic. I am General Cligton, commanding on the authority of Sith Lord Rathari, appointed to Nar Shaddaa by the Dark Council. Why do you attack the Empire's men?
I'll kill you all. No, I actually just want to see your master.
If Rathari shows himself, no one else will suffer.
He is attending to other matters. You belong to Darth Barras. I was given instructions to destroy you if you were foolish enough to show your face here.
That will be a mistake.
You'd be wise to ignore those instructions.
No, I think not. You are surrounded, and we far outnumber you.
Oh.
Full attack!
Clicked on why? They never learn. They never do what is good for them. Okay, he took out the small fry pretty quickly there. We still need to be a bit more mindful. Also, we need to rebuff in here. Yeah, man, I am truly, truly surrounded by idiots. Oh yeah, Zeta. Here's actually one thing that I never quite understood. They have an amazing companion system in the game. Like, these companions, they are pretty self-sufficient, they are doing God's work. I kind of find it sad that they never truly made that a core mechanic of the game, that you can actually take all of these companions into battlegrounds or into raids with you. That would be amazing. Oh, we're going to have to take out more of these guys, is that true? I think we might have deal with Empire forces. Republic forces. Where are they at, though? Oh, there they are.
The Sith's strength has been spent obliterating our enemy. We should strike while there's a chance.
Or you could run.
After that display, Weglin, I believe fighting should be our last resort.
Hey, that's Superman!
Stay back and cover me.
That's Superman's voice actor from the Justice League cartoon series.
Sith, I am Commander Nolan. I'm in charge of this defensive. I'm unarmed.
Good. Please surrender.
Have your men follow suit, now.
All weapons down.
You heard the commander. Power down your weapons.
We do not wish a fight, but we also cannot relinquish this area. What are your terms?
You are now my
You
debt.
live only by my good grace. I may have need of you someday, and you will repay my mercy.
Very well. If your mission does not conflict with Republic interests, I pledge to help you. Here is my holofrequency. I will answer your call. You have my word. Until we meet again, Sith.
Good
Men,
guy
the
Superman.
battle is ended.
Finally not
Attend
an
to the wounded.
absolute idiot in here. Finally. Finally. My man Superman over here is the real MVP.
My lord, my base! My base is under attack!
What?
The last of my men and I are holed up in the command center, but the doors are about to give!
But all your bases belong to me.
I'll be right there, Haladrel. Try to hold on.
Doing the best I can, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Ah! The command center's been breached. I've never seen such power.
Ominous. Let's go there. Let's go there. Have a good time. Oh, there's more. Where are you guys coming from? Where are these guys coming from? They were not here before. There you go, girl. I mean, back in my day, you could also just actually equip your teammates. You actually were giving them regular equipment slots, like the one you yourself were using. And I think it was overall a pretty cool mechanic. Basically not only playing one characters, but two at the same time, bringing them to a raid or to a battleground. I think that would have made for some compelling gameplay, especially if further expanded on in some way, shape or form. Let's actually just do this. That gold pyramid. Oh yeah, good that you remind me of that. Give me a shopkeeper. There's no shopkeeper over here. We're gonna do that next time we
Vehicle
see
paths
one.
are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I don't know which one of them it was, but it was definitely one of them. Like that voice there, that was super recognizable to me. God knows, I was never a big fan of Superman, not only in that series but in general, but that voice, I recognize it. The same voice actor was also voicing a character in Final Fantasy X-2, the character called Nooch. I only realized that years later. They actually got a lot of very big time voice actors for this game. Like, I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure that my Sith Warrior over here, he is voiced by the same guy who was voicing SWTOR. The male Jedi Knight, he is voiced by David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake. The female soldier is voiced by Jennifer Hale, Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. And basically a million other roles. She is speaking everyone, everywhere, at every given time.
Please use all products only as intended.
I'm pretty sure the pyramid thing, this one here. Oh my god, we have 4 of them. Great.
Be well.
Modestly wealthy. Hilarious. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, Nolan North, he voices the male Jedi Counselor of all the things. You know, the guy who was basically known for, hello, basically voicing characters like Drake, Nathan Drake. That guy is voicing the Jedi Council of all the people. I wonder how they came up with that. He would have been amazing for the smuggler. Yeah, they went all out on the voice acting in this game. It's really big. I mean, a lot of those characters, they probably voice more than just one character. can probably recognize their voices in quite a few places. I think I have to go back to healing because I notice I just have way too long downtimes like this. And or come close to actually losing health in here. Hang on a second. Become a healer again. Oh, you know what? Let's actually try out the tank for a change. We haven't done that yet. Buff ourselves once more. Heal ourselves up. There you go. So she's now basically a tank. I wonder what happens if I put my guard on her. If we can even do that. We can. Now she's a tank that is being guarded by me. That should be fun. Also, she was talking about such a big force over here, but nothing happened. Oh no, they killed her. We had plans for her. With her.
It's clear Darth Barris failed to inform you exactly who you'd be crossing. This demonstration should make up for that deficiency.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
You want Agent Delicon. You want me. I won't be hard to find anymore.
It's good.
I'm on the roof of the satellite platform in network access. If you dare show, I will grant you a duel to the death. Be honored.
He's a moron if he thinks we're gonna walk into such an obvious ambush. Right?
Oh, we'll walk in with an army.
Commander Norlan and his men owe me their lives. Hail him. I want to collect.
Oh, goody. I get to play secretary. Here you go.
I had a feeling you'd call, Sith. Can't say I'm looking forward to this.
You're getting off easy. Ready yourself for greatness.
I'm about to give you the opportunity for glory few have seen. The destruction of a Sith Lord.
That's unexpected. You've definitely piqued my interest. The soldier pays his debts. Tell me what must be done.
Like, Zeta, you have just finished playing the Sith Sorcerer story. There were never moments like this, where I was just playing multiple parties to really make meets end, you know? And I like this a lot about the story already. Just, you know, me saving those Republic soldiers, them now owning up to me, helping me to defeat a Sith Lord for both of our gain, that's huge. I really enjoy myself quite a bit right now. Okay, where do we need to go? Oh yeah, Talos, I remember them. I think I told you vaguely about Talos and how he would join you.
Select an available travel route.
It was
Have
really
a safe
pretty
and pleasant
boring
stay.
overall. I don't know how he would be in future installations, but in the main game, Talos was really not all that impressive, at least not to me. But yeah, now we're going to fight a Sith Lord with Superman on our side. What could possibly go wrong? Madman, look up for me. Please look up for me if Kevin Conroy is somewhere in this game. If he has voiced anyone in this game. I want to know. I don't know, but I want to know. Kevin Conroy, the best well-known voice for Batman. I want to know if he's in this game somewhere. I am very sure that it is none of the main class voice actors, at least none I am aware of. But maybe he is speaking some kind of side character. Or some side characters for that matter. I would celebrate that fact forever. My man, Batman. Looking up VAs now, but can't promise much. I'm not familiar with English voice actors. Yeah, I am mostly familiar with them via gaming, not as much about series and stuff. Got stuck on a crate there. But yeah, looks like this story, this planet story is already coming to a conclusion. This one felt pretty nice and crisp. And I liked it. This is not my target. As we have Kevin Conroy is going to be in this game, I will find him. You just need to give me the heads up, and I will find him. I think Kevin Conroy would have also been amazing for the Sith Warrior. Not as much for his earliest days as an apprentice, but if I end up being a Darth one of these days, Captain Conroy would be an amazing voice actor for that. Tactical level up for the full heal. Fully planned for. I'm taking a huge unnecessary detour here, I just noticed. Please do not engage me, Wateroid. He engaged me. But that's okay. I disengaged pretty quickly too. Oh, there were guys. They were not offensive. Good. Great! I love being able to just run through these places. Let me check out something really quick. Oh yeah! I knew there was something I could probably do. First of all, we got some more passives in here. Let me check them out really quick. We already got them quite a few while ago, but I never really checked them out. Increase the damage dealt by Smash and reduce the cooldowns of Smash and Raging Burst. We got that. Armor penetration. Increase the damage you deal with saber attacks. That's not that impressive. Okay, increased critical strike chance in the future. I'm looking forward to that. And Obliterate. I think I remember Obliterate. And we can actually put in some skill points in here. I absolutely forgot that I can do that. Let me see. Getting attack reduce the active cooldown of fast charge by 1 second. I think I will like that one a bit. Ravage immobilizes. I do not care about that. Sweep and slash I do not use. Flaming Scream protects all allies within range, including yourself. Granting Sonic Wall, absorbing damage. That one would be huge in PvP. What? I was reading! You puny dog! See, that's a bad dog. Unlike Cerberus, that was a bad dog.
Shall we?
What does this do? Deadly Reprisal. Taking non-periodic damage. Generates 2 rage. Cannot appear more than once per second. Okay, that one is going to be huge for leveling. I think that's one I'm going to take. That one and the one that lets me use my force charge more often. Great. No. Where do I need to go? He is not in here. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. I feel like if he would have been in here, I would have either noticed or he would have been a very, very small side character in somewhere. And I feel like he is a little bit too big of a name to be wasted on small side characters. But then again, they did the same with Superman, so what do I know? Okay, my girl over there, she's actually pretty nice at holding them tanks down, which is kind of cool. And she's not taking a lot of damage in the process, so that works for me. No. Hello there. Stab him. Only 5 of them. Apparently my man Rathari is not all that well stacked with manpower in here. There's one more. We're going to take him out too. Almost done. There we go. Nice boost of XP. And I'm pretty sure those guys, they are looking like they are waiting for us. Quick heals. Should probably go back to healing, but I kind of don't. Let's see what they have.
Lord Rathari, I presume. Finally, we come face to face.
Ah, you showed. You lack your master's caution. I applaud that. Delicon, Barris's lackey is here. So, say your piece, and do it before I kill this would-be assassin.
Barris is insane and paranoid. I was a faithful servant and my cover was intact. Did he expect me to accept being murdered for reassurance? Just wait for death?
Your ride is about to end. Why tell me?
Come, speak with Barris. Perhaps he'll listen to reason.
Do you think I'm stupid? Not a chance.
Delacon and everything he knows of your master's operations are mine now. In 100 years, when I am legendary within the Sith, your and Barris's deaths at my hands will not even be a footnote. However, I would never lower myself to duel a mere apprentice such as you. You haven't earned the honor.
Like, now I would like to have a dark side choice to just put my lightsaber straight in his throat. I feel like we need that right here, right now.
I marked you as a coward the moment I saw you.
Ha! You cannot goad me into it, worm. These men are my elite guard, trained to take on Sith. Half of them could kill you, but I don't like to play favorites.
Let's fight. Well, as a god. I am in for a fight right now. Are we just... You know what? Screw the pretense. I'm ready for some action.
In that case, I'll destroy them all.
Now, men! Attack!
Superman and the Justice League are here.
So, you brought your own army to the fight. Even better. Kill
Oh no,
everyone.
my man is ready for some action. He has a purple lightsaber, 112. Where they at? There they at. Okay, now for the big one. Taking out the small one first, maybe. Seems to be a pretty smart choice. There you go. Now for my man over here. Look at that poor scumlord. He's not even putting a scratch into my girl over there. She is sturdy as hell. Oh, no, you don't. And stab him back, and we're done. Hey, did you hear that? Superman is happy. We made Superman very happy. Can't even talk to you.
I yield. Never have I witnessed such raw power. The day and the planet are yours. I freely pass the scepter. The threat Delacon posed to you and your master has died with him. I hope it ingratiates me in some way.
That was not called for.
You shouldn't have killed him.
Why? Barris would not have accepted a show of mercy, and you must not cross him. Yet, it's clear to me now. Someday you will rise above your master. It is you, not I, who will be Darth Barris's end. Grant me mercy, so I may live to see it. Honor me with some small hand in it.
You'll live, but disappear. I kinda go with swear yourself to me. He's going to probably betray me at some point too, but I will be up for some honest to God help until then. Also, look, guys, look at how crazy his crush is going. He's having the time of his life right now, isn't he? My God, Ratari. Ratari, please. Please. Oh my God, and then I read Luke here talking about milkshakes. Oh, this game is too much for me right now. Ratari, please calm yourself and swear yourself
I
to me.
make you my minion to be called into service when I see fit.
Yes. I shall wait with patience for your summons. I leave you to your business, my lord. Remember, I am at your disposal, whenever you may seek to topple Barris.
Oh yeah, Zeta, you like Bleach. How's the guy called who voices Ichigo in English? That guy voices one of the companions for the bounty hunter. And you can romance him too. Now, abandon all other ambitions.
From here on, that is your only interest in the galaxy.
You have siphoned all other ambition from me.
All right, Sith. Now no one's left but you and me and my men. Your objective has been met. May we go?
You're free to go. I'm fine.
You have served me well, Commander. Leave in peace.
All right, men. You heard the Sith. Let's get back to our neck of the woods.
Glad this is finally over. Maybe we can go back to the ship and get off this rock, huh?
Yeah, I would say. Not a fan.
You haven't enjoyed Nar Shaddaa vet?
What's to enjoy? So dark and scummy? Ugh. Gives me the creeps.
I can relate to that.
I just can't wait to get back to my quarters and grab some shut-eye.
Alright, that was pretty successful overall. Now we can just go back to our ship. That's nice. Where was the spaceport? Duros. Imperial Data Center. What's this spaceport? Med Center. Special Ops Center. Spaceport. That's where we need to go. The guy who voiced that man, he did quite a few things. He also voiced Nero in Devil May Cry. He's a pretty charming voice actor, I give him that. He has a very, very strong and fairly unique voice.
Real civilization.
Where's my hangar? Sith Inquisitor, Agent... Sith Warrior, there we go. One thing I heard about the Bounty Hunter class that I did not actually put to the test, but may actually be more relevant now than ever before. Apparently, you can have your companions have some romance between them too. I've never done that, but apparently that's the thing you can do. The very, very first companion you have, it's a girl you can romance, the guy who was voiced by Ichigo. He who can romance if you are a girl bounty hunter. But if you don't romance any of them, they may or may not actually end up being together. Which is kind of sweet. I don't think any other class has that. Bounty Hunter I really personally really enjoyed, just because it had good characters that interacted a lot with each other. Like between missions, you would talk about how to approach certain situations as a group. Every now and then there was just honestly got banter between going them, which was kinda nice. Now, we are finished with this particular quest.
You have done well, my apprentice. Telecon eliminated and Lord Rathari dispelled. This will be a day long remembered.
I agree.
The loss of Haladrel Sitson is unfortunate, but the ends far justify the means.
She died well. That your entire philosophy?
As long as you get what you want, the ends always justify the means, don't they?
Power depends on seeing the big picture. You have successfully eliminated both of my compromised agents. The time has come to set our sights on Noman Carr and his gifted Padawan. It seems our adversary is of like mind. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Noman Carr has been busy.
Oh, that's good. I'm all ears.
Enlighten me, Master.
It appears your ship is being tracked. A very sophisticated sensor is reporting your every movement. I've traced the signal to a spaceport in a sector not far from you. I'm sure Noman Carr is involved.
Okay.
Send me to this spaceport. Perhaps Carr is there, and I can end this.
Noman Carr is a master of the Jedi arts. Do not take him lightly. I've sent the coordinates to your mainframe. Head there immediately, dock with the station, and make a lasting impression.
Now that I can do. I'm good at making lasting impressions. Oh, we got a new sword. Give it to me. Equip it right away. Okay, so the overall idea I wanted to do... That's actually a pretty good piece of armor. Sure, put it on. Oh, nice. It's actually a rope. Cute. So, I actually wanted to stop after 2 planets, but these 2 planets went by pretty fast overall. So, you know what? Let's see that space station and find out what we can find out about that. Could talk to Quinn and the others, but let's not do that right now. Enter the orbital monitoring station. Get ready for some action. Johnny Young Bosch. Had to look his name up. Yeah, I remember there was a Johnny there. Everything else completely eluded me. Happens with me every time. He also voiced Firion in the Final Fantasy Dissidia games. One of my favorite characters to use, by the way. Back in the day when I was playing. Zeta, don't mention to Slay or Trouble that I was... Oh, hello there! Okay. I was not kidding around when I was talking about there being action in here. Evidently. Scream to your face. I just came in here and immediately I'm being attacked. Have you guys no decency? Don't tell either of them that I was talking about the Dissidia. Don't knock me into the ground. So rude. Really? That guy's unpleasant. He attacked me a lot as I was approaching him. Pretty good turret overall. I have to change you back to healing, I guess. There you are. Go back to heals. Thank you. Security chief? Not full on. That's what I like to hear, Zeta. Thing is, I wouldn't even mind playing that again, but I would have to use some shady technology, which I do not fully trust. And I was never good at these games. Fighting games in general, I was never truly outstanding at it. Ooh. Puny security chief. He was a medic, he could heal. Interesting. Now, where to? Where to? I went way past the point, of course. Can't use it. Damn. I was kind of hoping I could, but I can't. Can I crank these things open? Yeah, I can. I'm just amazed at how efficient she is at healing. She is doing a very good job of keeping me alive here. Never any real danger. Don't kick me around! I told you already, I'm not all about that life. I mean, at the end of the day, I read much more than I actually watch. There's only a handful of manga that is being translated into actually decent anime afterwards. The other day, on Friday, I was on Jawless Paul's stream for a short moment. I suggested the anime for Assassination Classroom to him because, first of all, the source material, the manga, amazing. And the anime actually does it justice. It was very well made and I enjoyed it thoroughly. No, hello there. One, almost. Rash. Ooh, that was a bit crazy. Anybody else? No? Cool. I kinda doubt that we will find that Jedi Master and his Padawan in here. I wouldn't mind, but I kinda doubt it. Are you big? Oh, you're pretty big. Security guard captain. Let's take him out. Give him a good time. Why can't I jump to you? I was about to say, this should work.
This always does a trick.
So far, so good. Yeah, you're not going to last, laddie. Oh, he's doing quite a bit of fighting with this guy. CC, high damage burst. If we wouldn't have had a healer with us, that one could have been a bit rougher. But again, easy 3k HP and a couple credits too. Oh, I need to destroy these things? Interesting. How many more of those are there? Quite a few, actually. I wasn't looking out for these. Do I need to backtrack for them? I don't think I do. It's just a bonus objective. We don't need to. And the other guy just... Oh! Don't be still alive. There. Alright, let's bust this door open, see what we can find.
What seems to be the trouble, Hirosho? Tell me why you're so concerned.
Master Carr, you promised we would be undetected, but the ship we've been tracking for you is here.
Calm your fear, Hirosho. It will not serve you. I will speak with your visitor when the time comes.
Alright, time to talk then.
The time is upon you. I am here. Say your piece.
Okay. You never told me we'd be tracking a Sith.
You were provided the details necessary to perform your duties. Now please, remain quiet.
Oh,
Sith,
this
I
Jedi.
presume you are Darth Barris's new apprentice. I am Jedi Master Noman Carr. Do you know me?
Doesn't matter.
All you Jedi look alike to me. Soon to be deceased.
You have your master's disposition, I see. Barris and I like to keep tabs on each other, so when I heard of a new apprentice, I investigated. These men were merely monitoring the equipment, following orders. There's no need for bloodshed here.
I don't know, man. On one hand, I agree with him. On the other hand, I kind of want to send a message that he should not be screwing around with me. On the other hand, he will know that sooner rather than later when we are continuing our pursuit of him. And on the other hand, he would not even take that much damage from punching because of that thick beard he is rocking. That would probably just absorb most of the punching strength right there. Right here, around the chin area. You see that? That is the spot that absorbs all the power.
My quarrel is with you, Jedi. These men need not suffer.
Your temperance is remarkable. Hirosho, please leave with your men immediately.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Carr. And you as well.
Go?
Sith.
I was about to just say go.
Get out of here.
Now that they're safe, I'll speak plainly. I know Barris has spies, and I know you were sent to extract 2 of them before they could be exposed. But I'll soon have the proof I need. Barris's spies can't hide for long.
Save yourself.
Call off your vendetta, and I'll spare your life.
Jedi do not succumb to vendettas. That is for your kind. Forgive the earlier deception, Sith. But now that Hirosho and his men have escaped harm, I must neutralize you immediately.
Oh,
These
really?
troopers are among the Republic's finest. Surrender, and the Jedi Council will be lenient.
Oh, let me guess. These Republic soldiers have been trained to take out Sith. Is that it? Is that it? This is making things worse.
You're digging your own grave.
And you leave me no choice. Men, take the Sith in, by any means necessary.
There are no good Jedi. Well, not a lot. Like, honestly, even if we keep to the side the obvious scumminess that comes from Sith in this entire game. And of course, Sith in this game, they are maniacs. They are absolute maniacs. The Jedi, they are so very bad in their own right. They are very bad in their own right. Like, you heard that. That guy, he was willing, he was up and ready to just sacrifice his own man. He was like, yo, would be cool if you not end up killing them. But you know, at the same time, I kind of put him into this position, so... yeah. What do we do about that situation? Here are some computers that we can destroy. Let's just do that. It's for bonus EXP, we might as well. Oh, there.
It seems Darth Barris has found himself a singularly vicious weapon in you. This experience has given me valuable insight. I'll be prepared for you next time, Sith.
Why put it off?
No one else has to die. We can discuss this peacefully, Master Carr.
If only that were true. Until we meet again.
I mean, look at that. I was offering a peaceful resolution. He is just discarding me. Is that how a Jedi operates? That is not how a Jedi should operate. At least not in my book. Okay, where's my exit point? Oh, I just need to go back to the ship. I at least want to see if we can find a few more computers that we can crush along the way. Maybe we'll find them in the back. If we do, good. If we don't, so be it. Yeah, but I mean, evidently that is just not working for us. We have seen the situations I've put myself in, Zeta. I try to be the man that, you know, lets people go here and there, tries to help them out. Then one Sith, he was walking up at me, was like, okay, I'm gonna kill you now. And I punched his face, and I was like, okay, we do not have to do this, you know? We can just, I don't know. I could just help you, patch you up. And he was like, no, I would rather stab myself with this puny looking lightsaber over here. And I was like, okay, fine. Then he did. That is the kind of stuff I have to associate myself with here. Man, as far as I'm concerned, I just let the Force guide me. And the Force wants me to do... The Force wants Daddy DeGrand to do what is best for Daddy DeGrand. That is the way this Sith Warrior operates.
Galaxy will continue trembling at your
If I feel that a person is going to be convenient for me, I'm going to let him live. If I feel like a person is overly annoying, or if a situation is just overly unnecessarily complicated, I will dismantle it. If I feel like there is a chance that Daddy DeGrand can land on some female fictive character in this game, I will seize it. Actually, now I remember, I actually wanted to kill the Sith on the last planet for having ruined my chance on that one girl. What was her name again? Helidare? Something like that? You know the girl. I am bad with names.
Apprentice, now that Noman Carr realizes that we seek his Padawan, there's no time to waste. He claimed the girl on her home planet of Alderaan, and she trained on Tatooine. I have agents on both planets digging up leads. Find the people who know this girl. Someone means enough to her to make her come out of hiding.
I doubt that Jedi will let her out of his sight.
You may be right, but as you close in on his prized pupil, he will be forced to deal with us. I am confident this is how we will prevail. The Padawan's training is incomplete. She is susceptible. The anguish you cause will flush her out, and you will kill her and her master.
I am ready to be tested. Or show her the dark side.
Perhaps the Padawan can be turned.
Her power would be a great asset, yes. Put through enough torment, she may reveal her base nature. But we must be cautious. The danger she represents is extreme. As long as she lives, she is a threat.
Oh, this man
Seduction
is so
to the dark side should be left to masters. If there is even a sliver of doubt in your heart, it can backfire.
Oh, I am pure. I am the best man you will ever know.
My heart is immune to doubt.
Don't deny doubt. It can feed as well as any other emotion. You have yet to face a Jedi Master. Their righteousness and passionless demeanor is nauseating.
Not disagreeing there.
Noman Carr is no ordinary master. Confronting him, you will find profound fortitude and hate, or you will falter.
It will be an interesting experience.
Be sure your results are of interest to me. Be off then. Tatooine and Alderaan await. Discover this Padawan's identity and destroy her.
Fine then. There we go. Now that was pretty pleasant, and that should bring us closer to 24. Yeah, almost there. Good. 2 more planets and a few conversations with our crewmates. Let's see what they have in store for us.
What does family mean to you? I mean, does it have to be the people you're actually related to?
Family is what you decide.
When you are close to people, they become family. Sometimes, whether you want them to or not.
Cute. I'm going to take that as a compliment. When I was working for Noctrayan, doing the pirate thief thing, he had a daughter my age, Risha.
Oh!
It wasn't like Nock was super sweet to her or anything. But he'd call her princess, and
oh,
I wished I was her.
Oh, okay. So, back in my day, I played the Smuggler story up until around level 30 or so. And Risha was actually a character you were meeting on that story, and I think even a companion, which would make that Nock guy her father. And I'm pretty sure you meet that guy on that story as well. That is one of the things that I really enjoy about this game. There is a lot of small and big connections between the stories. Persons of interest that know each other, have associated with each other at some point. Like this case, for example, two companions who actually have some kind of connection to each other. That's cute, it's cool. That is one of the things I personally enjoyed about this game the most, especially the longer you've played.
Having someone your own age could be great or terrible, depending.
It was great. Always great. Risha was smart and strong. She knew how to do everything around the ship. And I went everywhere with her. Suddenly I had a sister again. For years it was Risha and me against the galaxy and anyone who gave us grief.
You screwed it up, didn't you? Sounds like a golden
Memories
age.
of the best times in life are treasures later in life.
Who are you and what did you do with the Sith I know? Eventually, Nock hatched some secret plan that I couldn't be a part of. One that apparently got them both killed. But for a while there, I really was happy. Enough of that.
If memory serves, the first character you meet usually gets the most story exposition, also some small side missions later down the line.
I've just finished cleaning the fuel injectors to the sublight drive. You should notice a 0.00008% power increase.
That's nice.
My lord, I have been working on something in my spare time. You may be interested.
Okay. All
Go
ears.
ahead, regale me.
Years ago, I was zeroing in on a notorious SIS agent called Valoran, when Moff Broysk recalled me to the Battle of Druckenwell. I had the spy cornered. I briefed Broysk so that he could send someone else to take Valoran out. He ignored the opportunity.
This sounds like a personal vendetta.
I'll admit, knowing how close I was to ending his career made languishing on Balmoral all the more frustrating. But I take this on only for the good of the Empire. This spy has caused immeasurable losses. I know Valoran's signature. And by tracking his accomplishments, I've picked up his scent.
Oh, that sounds nice. Nice to have a hobby.
It is imperative that you track him down.
Very good, my lord. I'll keep you abreast of my progress.
Well, thank you. We are going to take that guy down at some point. And there goes level 24. Which means that we should be well equipped for the upcoming planet Tatooine. I think that was 24 to 28. 24 to 28. I remember that very, very well. And Alderaan, I think, was 28 to 32. Let me see that. Let me check that out. There we go. Alderaan. 28 to 32, as I thought. So, guys, I think that was enough Star Wars for today. We went through 2 stories and a little bit of an extra skirmish right after. Making pretty good progress over here. Already 24 levels deep. Yeah, Tatooine, I remember there was a lot of traveling around on that map. I remember that. And you know, it's a desert area, so a lot of areas there just look like a desert. It's basically what you have to expect. But it still had its moment overall. I have the higher ground. Still looking forward to see what we can find there. But I think the place where the story is really going to pick up will be Alderaan and the conclusion to the chapter afterwards. Yeah, but look here. I hope the same. Thanks for being here. The higher ground or Tatooine? What is a little overused in Star Wars? Is it me standing on the high ground over here, or the planet Tatooine? I would say maybe a little bit of both. I mean, all of the planets you see in this game, they have been present in the main movies in some way, shape, or form. At least I think they were. At least to some capacity. Voss? I don't know about Voss. I don't quite remember Voss. I think Voss may actually be pretty original to this game. That is true. I don't remember anything even closely resembling it. I also don't know if I have ever seen the aliens on that planet anywhere in the universe. Maybe that was actually originally a true invention for the Old Republic. I think the same is true for Korriban as well. Maybe for Dromundcast too. But planets like Alderaan, of course, was there before. Nar Shaddaa also had an appearance. Hoth. I don't remember what planets came after that in detail. But yeah, about half of the planets. They had some... What was the planet called in the third movie where the Ewoks were living? What planet was that again? How was it called? Ah, I forgot. The planet with the Ewoks. Anybody remember that name? Because I certainly do not. You know what? I'm going to... There was a moon? Endor's moon? Okay. Oh, it's one crazy moon with a livable atmosphere to it. Can a moon even be classified as a moon if it has its own atmosphere like that? I'm not big into, for lack of a better word, space stuff, so I wouldn't know. Then again, okay, so the planet with the Ewoks was actually a moon, which means that we have never seen Endor? Hang on a second, I will Google that now. Give me Google. Also, I'm going to shut down Star Wars now because that game is pretty taxing. It really makes my computer run super hot. It's kind of frightening. Okay, Endor, Star Wars. Endor made its first appearance as the forest moon of Endor, or the sanctuary moon. So it was actually a moon, you're right. You were right all along, it is actually a moon. Damn, who would have thought? Who would have thought that? I mean, when it comes to moons, you do not imagine an actual livable atmosphere, right? That's not the first thing that would come to your mind. At least not to my mind. But what do I know? Wow, it's insane. It's insane. I just turned off the game and my computer is already cooling down by about 20 degrees. That is insane, man. Like, if I play any other games, it would never run this hot, even at this weather condition. Hang on, I'm going to start Hades here for a moment. Just because I want to see how that will operate. Give me Hades. You should be hearing music in a moment, once the loading is over. There we are. Just drop me really quick on the skelly room. Might as well set the recording so that you can actually see it. And my MSI, there it is. There is next to no temperature spike with Hades. Apparently this game is so much easier to handle for the computer, for the GPU. The GPU has to work overtime. Maybe we should try to just reduce some settings, see if that will do anything good for me. Yeah, even with movement, which is... This game used to make my old computer, the one I had before this one, super hot every time I were to play and record at the same time. This one has no trouble with that. And also has no trouble with any other game I'm playing. Be it Smite, be it West of Dead, be it anything else. But Star Wars, for some reason, Star Wars makes it run super, super hot. Which is interesting. Now I kind of want to know if other MMORPGs would treat it the same way. Ah, well, it is a pretty old game. Maybe we'll actually look into the whole settings. Or maybe look into the settings, just lowering some of them. Maybe that will be a bit easier on my GPU. I'm not even all that worried, I think. 60 degrees. It sounds like a lot, and probably is a lot, but it's still within the manageable range. But I would prefer for it to not always run on that. Anyway, guys, that was it for today's stream. I think I'm going to operate the same way tomorrow as today, which means probably gonna do 2 streams of 3 to 4 hours each, more or less. Probably going to play some other games aside from just Star Wars. So I think I will play a bit more Star Wars, just so that we can see the conclusion to the first act, to the very first chapter in general. And for the stream after that, or maybe the stream before that, I don't know yet, we're going to bring back some of the classics, or maybe even play some Smite, if I find some good people who are up for that. On the other hand, I really want to play some more West of Dead. That game really does it for me. But you already know that about me now, don't you? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, let me know about that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing the conclusion to the first chapter. And maybe some more of that in the future. Thanks for being here with me, guys. Thanks for being here with me again for the second time today. And yeah, enjoy your Saturday evenings. I am going to go straight to the grocery store because I feel like I need some honest to God fruit in my life. I would love to have some blackberries. Yeah, you go conquer Elysium. Kill all the shield heroes, all the spear heroes, and especially those pesky flame wheels for me, man. Eradicate them from Afterlife. I will probably do the same tomorrow as well. Guys, thank you, and have a good night, each and every one of you.